Hello YouTube, this is Vacuum Man 8 today, and before we get on with the video, we're going to do a couple of announcements. The first announcement is we will not be doing any more Vintage Week till about February of 2021. Got lots of things going on, not excuses, but it's very busy when it comes to Cole's collection, and I just feel it's unfair for me to say, oh no, you can't use that one today because I'm supposed to be using a vintage vacuum. So it will be back in 2021 around February hopefully, but we might still be doing a clean with a vintage machine between now and Christmas. And the other thing we want to do really is finish off our quest. Now there is a well-known fact that the UK in general has been hit, and a lot of the world has been hit with the cinemas. Most of the big cinema companies have not been releasing their what I call premium films for the year. But as it comes to Blu-rays and 4K and things like that, there has been quite a bit of excitement because they finally released the 4K versions of The Lord of the Rings and The Hobbit. So on this theme, we are going to finish off our quest like they do in The Hobbit and in The Lord of the Rings. So we did a quest video where we were on a quest to find a decent Oreck Magnesium, or Oreck, and it was quite an amazing well, I just couldn't believe it really, because I thought after buying the first one or maybe the second one it was all going to be normal, but I think after 5 videos we finally got a machine. But the machine we had was so smelly, it was gopping, mate, wasn't it? So this one's actually what I would call smelling okay. So this one was built out of 2. The very first Magnesium RS that we got had a issue with a broken fan in it, and also it's decided to shut down. So I did try and source the parts to fix it, but the UK can't really get Oreck parts very easily off the shelf. US, when you order from the USA, you've got to pay import taxes and things like that, which adds a bit more onto the bill. So in the end, we have built this one out of 2 machines. So anything that was smelly off the other machine, I salvaged as much as I could off the original machine because it was so smelly, mate, wasn't it?
No, we did have the animal, like
Yeah, I threw it, didn't I?
No, not the. I mean, the animal was in the button in the back.
We did even get a black. We even got the standard, the SP version, when I was supposed to have got sent one of these. But this one now is running nice and fine. Like you said, through the summer, any chance I've had it airing out, we've put like 4 or 5 air fresheners in the bag to get rid of the smell.
We're even looking for a SP.
Yeah. So what we did in the end, get the bags, mate. We'll get the bags then. So in the end, the actual owner of this one had pets, and their animals were, I would say,
we'll use these bags when you get SP one day.
Yeah. So if you've got animals, you should really get the HEPA odor fighting bags. Now this one actually did come with one of these green bags, which was a bit of a problem because there is no actual proper filters in this thing. The bag is the filter and the outer bag is the filter of one of these. So after replacing the bag, leaving it a long time to actually get rid of the smells, and getting rid of the green bag and putting in one of these proper odor fighting bags, and Cole opens this one up. We finally got a nice Magnesium.
You still have to get the Magnesium in the US.
Yeah,
from Walmart.
So these are the older. These are like.
No, I say I'll never come upstairs.
They're not like the HEPA bags, but they are similar, aren't they? They're more papery to a HEPA bag, aren't
Magnesium.
they? If you compare them to the pneumatic bags or the Siebel bags.
Did you actually have a sale on these a couple of weeks ago?
Yeah, they do. Yeah, I mean, yeah.
And literally someone bought about 3 of them.
He did, didn't he? But yeah. So in the UK, these aren't generally as available very much anymore.
And most of the ones you find are all broke. Because it said the lights Well, actually, that means the fan's gone or something.
That's right, yeah. And that's exactly what happened with... So, yeah, so like you say, these generally, to me, aren't very well built machines, considering how much they cost. These retailed new for about £300. And I think the standard version, the SP, was 250 or something like that. And the amount of broken ones you find on eBay is amazing, really, isn't it?
And I wish you could buy the parts in the UK to fix them.
And you can't get the parts in the UK.
Yeah.
So it's called an Oreck Magnesium because this part here is made of magnesium. So it's a premium metal, isn't it, basically?
And you can't take to your vacuum shop to get them fixed about 3 times. You can get those things serviced in the USA.
That's right, yeah.
Like free tune-ups or something.
There they do free tune-ups. So yeah, so they're fairly big in the US. But this is actually, I would say, in top 20. This is called top 20 favourite vacuum of all time. Quite a unique machine, actually. Oreck were famous for their £8 wonders, making a very light machine.
I think they said this was a £6 wonder.
Oh, no, I think this one's a little heavier. I think this one's £9, I think.
Yeah, no, I think that's a £9 one.
This one over the...
£6. Yeah, this is more heavy than the old ones.
Yeah.
You've got a bigger motor.
Because it's the same weight. The original ones were the same weight. It was a gallon of milk, wasn't it?
Yeah.
So these are lightweight machines. They use dirty air technology, which is something that not many machines use anymore.
And they do have the common motor because it's got the same motor as I think.
So this one comes with a 2-speed motor with it, which is great. I think the 2-speed Orecks are very, very good. Far superior to their 1-speed older ones, because they are quite noisy. We're actually going to get the sound meter out in a minute just to test the noise on this thing. So it does have a couple of unique features. It's got the RF remote control on it, so this is like a radio frequency remote.
And it's not getting lights.
So you got your power on, you got your low and a high. If the battery goes in there is a way of reconfiguring it to the machine because it's
you have to hold down the on button or something.
Yeah, for so long.
And that's the night flashing and that reconfigures it.
Yeah. So what we'll do now, it also has got a nice LED front, like Shark, like putting LEDs on the front of their machines. So do like the LED on the front of this one. So what we'll do now, we'll give this one a quick sound meter test. And we'll just give it a quick go around the carpet. I don't really want to put a load of Hoover food down.
Just take off a little.
Alright. Yeah, this one also does come with a hard floor adapter.
But the USA ones never come with it. But the new USA ones don't come with it.
I did actually, the original one did actually come with it. And I actually had it on the stairs. And I stood on it and I broke it. So I actually managed, I think I only paid £10 for this one, which was quite lucky.
Look at the dusters on that.
But these are about 25.
All the hard fields a couple weeks ago. Look at the dust on that thing.
So it's basically got a skirt on it, so it looks like a bottom of a floor tool really. You got your brushes there and your little velvety one at the back like you'd have on a normal floor tool.
And there's the brushes on the normal work.
So I think we have got spare brush roll.
They're pretty hard those compared to the other works.
Yeah, they are quite stiff brushes.
Yeah.
So what we'll do now, we'll get this one set up. We'll give it a quick sound meter test.
Well, I've got a tiny thing.
And we'll give it a quick clean with it as well. Before we start this video, Christmas is almost upon us. It is the day after Black Friday, or as they call Thanksgiving. Alexa, turn on Green Tree.
Okay.
So there we have it. Bit more old fashioned. We've got the vintage look at the moment.
Just find a place to put the cable.
Yeah, so it does come with a very long cable. Indeed.
And it got some Christmas tree needles.
Yeah, I don't remember that.
Yeah,
he's a bit.
Now suck up.
So we'll set this. Cole's now going to set up this sound meter now, and I'm going to do a 2-speed.
It's got like a little light on this too.
So this is like an Audi one, or Littles. So what we'll do now, put it on the car, put it on the ground. Do it on the 1st speed then. That's about the EU regulations. So I've never heard of selling that in the UK because it's got to be less than 80 decibels, isn't it?
That was that. You literally make them now. This is what makes you have to stand it.
Yeah. Right, turn it off.
You literally don't have to reach this way.
So, your low speed would be for, like they say, for rugs, but a low speed is what I would say for hard floors. A little bit like a shark, like the older sharks. You have that lower speed for hard floors. And the higher is if you want to use it. So it's got a hell of a lot of suction on it. Now, these only have 400 watt motors in them, but these are dirty air. So this is like
airflow, because it's
so
got
like
more air from suction.
if you ever used Uvacini, for instance, I know it's a different class of machine. The suction, you know, the way it pulls the rug off the ground and everything. That basically, that's the sort of power you got on a 400 watt motor being dirty air, because it's just passing through the fan. So what we'll do now, we'll get this one, get some lights on here. Getting a bit dull now, isn't it? It's winter now, isn't it? So let's give this a quick go here.
Your handle's pretty flexible on this.
It's good. You know, it's the top 20 all-time machines, the Oreck Magnesium.
We want to get the Crino version. The Crino Oreck. It looks exactly the same, like the same font.
Yeah.
But it doesn't stand out good. It just tinted it because no one couldn't get out the goddamn dirt in the bin.
Yeah. So let's give this one a quick go then. Do that on the arm slot. So that's the sort. If you didn't have the little brush end on, you could use that on the hard floor, that, and it wouldn't damage the doors too much.
This is something with
So that's all you need really for the hard floors.
It doesn't crunch on anything.
In the corner then, mate.
It doesn't crunch on anything goes to it.
You can hear it punching. That's why the other fans play. I reckon if you vacuumed up the nail or something, it's a great fan, isn't it? Or a carpet tap. So.
This is what I'm going from the carpet.
Well, I just comes along as well. Not really. What's this? So it is a really good machine. Now what we're going to do now...
And the old one's got a little thing put bags in.
If you can take the bag out, I'm going to see if what it's... Oh no, we don't want to keep taking the bag out because they do start leaking. Now, we did actually see... I did actually see bag leakage from the original bag, didn't we? Yeah. The other thing as well, like...
Because of cardboard...
Performance reviews, they sometimes... leak here a little bit, don't they?
Because the seals always go.
The seals go on that one. So
no one trusts up the seals that good.
So I actually had this one apart because to replace the bag on this, I literally had to take all this off. I had to take this section here out just to replace the whole lot.
It's pretty hard to take it off.
It was very, very difficult indeed.
It's pretty hard.
But it is a nice machine.
I just really want to see what the fan looks like.
We have seen the fan in there, haven't we? So, yeah, so... really pleased.
The fan looks like a Hoover tub power fan kind of.
So this is like a modern classic, I would say, in the vacuum world.
There's got a bit there.
Yeah, we'll do that in a minute, mate. Yeah, it is like a modern classic in the vacuum cleaner world. There's no other vacuum like this one on the market. Oreck's have been quite unique as in their design, and they've stuck with what they've done. And I mean, they have just tweaked them again. You know, they can get a cordless one. And
no, and the cordless one's like one of the newer older version with the same bag with the old one's got in them, but
Yeah.
they've got the special bag in them now, the purple one in the USA.
Yeah.
But I don't. No, I think that's got an overfighting bag or something.
Yeah. So
Angie bag.
it is a lovely machine. It is nice and light. Would I recommend this machine? Well, build quality on them are very good. I think Vax, I do believe Vax.
Does the commercial one?
I think Vax of if you get problems now, you literally have to go through Vax now, even though, but it's under TTI, so it's under Hoover, Bizzo, and all that sort of lot. So
Vax still.
it's a really nice machine. It is a classic. You know, this is like, you know, Hoover Constellation, Oreck Magnesium. They're very unique vacuums. Well, a lot of collectors like to have them, or just to have one. I mean, they're not so big in the UK.
You got a filter though, and that's heaven.
Oh yeah.
Need a belt guard.
And it's got a lifetime belt on this one as well, and it's got like a tooth belt on it, innit?
Supposed to stop when the one over something.
That's right. And this it
Try
does.
it for you. It does work.
Yeah. So thanks for watching. Please
Works better
subscribe.
than the SIBO ones.
Alright. So thanks for watching. Please subscribe to Vacuum Man 8, and see you again next week with another video.